So today I talked about how it's super, super important to stay inside of the moment, to live without looking too far into the future. Not because you want to enjoy the journey of getting to the end result, but because life is inside of those moments. It's inside of this moment right now when I'm recording this video. And too many people focus on things outward that cause them to sort of attach with like a line of power or energy, that they start drawing in their wants, their desires, what they're lacking in, the things that they don't have, where they need to be, who they should meet, all these different things that are not in their control. And when I heard that line in the movie about how, I can't think of the second thing, but how you really only can control your actions or your thoughts or what you do, and you can't worry about other people. And I'll find out the second part to it. It really stuck with me because it's so true. Like, I could worry and think about all these different things. I could, try and help someone. I could hope that things go good for them. I could tell somebody do this, do that. But in the end, all I can really control is myself. And that may not sound great if you have kids, if you're in a relationship that might be just a little dysfunctional, if you have people in your life that you really want to help out, or even when you're trying to help out people in the same way I am, where you're writing to them and you're giving them advice. But I think that if you look at it from a different angle, because I'm, like I say always, really big on looking at things differently so that they make sense to you, because you can stare at the same exact thing, but with 5 different people in the room, but each person will have a different viewpoint and they'll see something different. So if you can just change the way that you look at things to support your emotional desire, your core desire, if it's happiness, if you want to feel love, whatever it may be, I think that you can always find the silver lining in every rainy cloud. But if you just choose to look at it from a different way, and instead of thinking of it as, oh, I have no control over anything else going on around me, and what was that? I have no idea. What was that? And instead, you choose to look at it as you have complete control over everything that you want to do, because you can control yourself. You're responsible for your own actions, and you can make sure that everything you do, say, eat, spend time on, don't get upset about, or go after is all under your control or within your control. And that's, I think, very empowering. So it's just another great example of how you can look at things in 2 different ways, but one of them is positive, one of them helps you, one of them serves you, and a different one will not. That's really weird that the table made that noise because there's nothing over there. The house is haunted, there's people in the walls. I don't think that just because noises like that happen that it's haunted, Like, it could be a good thing. It could be like an angel. It could be like Nana, my grandpa. It could be like, someone that's passed away in your life that still watches over you, Yeah. It's not that they watch over you like they're lurking and watching, but just sometimes energy is just stronger than anything we could probably explain. Could just be a weird wobble in the earth and it just made the table move. Who fucking knows? But anyway, my point for shooting this video is that I want to, stick to the message of looking at things from a different view and choosing a better way of framing things if it doesn't serve you right off the bat. Not worrying about other people, not worrying about getting somewhere, not thinking about the end result or the goal or the object that you don't have, but instead living in the moment, looking at things in a better way, being positive, choosing every time something doesn't go according to plan to accept the emotion, absorb whatever feeling it is, but you don't have to pass it along to someone else if it's not a good one. And you get to decide what kind of emotions you live with every day. Your time is valuable, so how much of it do you really want to spend doing negative things? And I think if you do that enough, that you will realize that there's a lot of things that you're afraid of, that you don't want to happen, and you're just worrying that maybe they're going to be too difficult or too great of an experience, and it causes you to want to stay in your comfort zone. So let's leave the video at that. I'll see how that goes, and we'll check in later.